The wheel, one of humanity's greatest breakthroughs. Alongside fire, the printing press, and the internet, it's often ranked among the three most transformative inventions. But the wheel is more than just a tool. It's a force that reshaped everything. A wheel is a simple concept, a circular object turning on an axle. But that simplicity belies its power. It lets us carry loads, move machines, build transport systems. Without it, much of our modern world would simply stall. Cars, trains, factories, many of them rely directly on wheels. Before wheels, heavy items had to be dragged or carried by animals or moved on sleds. Progress was slow, labor-intensive. So when did the wheel first appear? And who invented it? The truth is, we don't know. The earliest evidence comes from Mesopotamia around 3500 BC. But even then, the wheel was used for pottery, not transport. It took centuries before humans figured out how to turn that round form into a vehicle. One of the oldest transport wheels discovered is from modern-day Slovenia, dated to around 3200 BC. Early wheels were solid wooden discs with holes for axles, no spokes, no rims. Making those precise forms demanded serious craftsmanship. Over time, innovations, hubs so wheels could spin freely, spokes to lighten the structure, rims for strength and speed. By 2000 BC, Egyptians were building lighter spoked wheels for chariots. Centuries later, the Celts added iron rims, making wheels more durable. And while people in the 19th century hailed the steam engine as the marvel of the age, by the mid-20th century, historians realized the wheel had left a deeper mark. When you hear wheel, you probably think car. But the wheel shows up everywhere, in factories, machines, belts, office chairs, suitcases. It's omnipresent in systems that move, spin, turn. From ancient carts to space probes, wheels are partners of progress. Interestingly, other inventions came before the wheel. We invented art, pottery, wine, woven textiles, musical instruments, all before we invented a working wheel. Why? Because the wheel doesn't stand alone. It needs proper axles, frames, and smooth surfaces to roll on. It's a system. It needs a supporting infrastructure. Different civilizations developed and adopted wheel technology at different times. In the Indus Valley, archaeologists found terracotta toy carts showing wheel knowledge. In China, wheels emerged independently around 2800 BC. The Greeks invented the wheelbarrow between the 6th and 4th centuries BC, and centuries later it traveled to Europe via Islamic or Byzantine transmission. Even in modern times, the wheel continued to evolve. In 1845, pneumatic tires were patented. In 1885, the Benz patent motor wagon rolled on spoked wheels. In 1910, carbon was added to rubber to extend tire life. In the 1920s, steel-welded spoke wheels took over. As the 20th century advanced, wheels became wheels within wheels, gears, turbines, engines, always spinning. Here's something special. The wheel is not a design borrowed from nature. While many inventions mimic what we see in biology, wings, suction,
Bu
shells,
özelliği
there is no
çeşitli
natural
yüzeylerde
organism with rotating wheels. As Professor Michael LaBarbera wrote in The American Naturalist, only a few microbes or insects roll, but they don't use hubs and axles like we do. The wheel is a pure human invention. Beyond mechanics, the wheel carries symbolic weight. In ancient Egypt, it represented the sun. In India, the Ashoka Chakra, the wheel of Dharma, stands for law and progress, and even appears on the national flag. In Buddhism, the wheel symbolizes the cycle of life and time. In the West, the wheel of fortune reminds us that fate spins, always turning. Let's map the journey. Pottery wheels in Mesopotamia around 3500 BC, transport wheels in Slovenia circa 3200 BC, spoked wheels in Egypt by 2000 BC, iron-rimmed wheels in Celtic Europe around 800 to 450 BC, Chinese wheelbarrows in the 1st century, AD European adoption in medieval times, first bicycle in 1817, pneumatic tire in 1845, Benz car in 1885, carbon rubber in 1910, steel spoke wheels in the 1920s and beyond. In the end, the wheel is more than just wood and metal. It's a symbol of what we can imagine and build, from carts to cars, from ancient workshops to space missions. It carries our ambitions, a simple circle that changed the world, and if you ever wonder how far we can go as a species, let that circle keep turning. Thanks for watching. If this journey inspired you, hit like, share it, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, which invention do you think will become the next wheel of the future?